Yo, welcome. Hello, everybody. I know it's been a week. I've been busy, but for the entire week, I'm posting a video a day. So strap in and get ready. Let's go. So what we're doing today is the manga tour, the collection tour. We counted, we have over 500 volumes, and that's just including the books. That's not including the 3-in-1s and the one that ties have. So we're gonna go over the shelves and see what we have. So the way Julie put everything, she put everything in exact alphabetical order, but she moved everything going that way. So it's gonna be a little confusing. It works for me, and it works for her. So we're gonna start right here. So at first up, we got Tatsuki Fujimoto, 1721. This is the work that he's done from ages 17 to 21, and there's a lot of cool styles in here. His artwork hasn't changed over the years, and I really appreciate that. Agent next to it, if you're a fan of Gantz, or Gantz, whatever you want to pronounce, I do recommend picking that up. We have volumes 1 and 2. Really hard to get a hold of 3 and 4 where I'm at, unless you want to order it online. Next to that is Akima Ga Kill, which kind of gives me assassin vibes. It's kind of I'll get into a manga a little bit later that kind of helps explain what this is. If you haven't checked it out, there is an anime. You can check that out as well. Next to that, we have Alice in Borderlands, which again, I didn't get all the way through it, but I do like it a lot, which reminds me of another manga that you guys recommended that I'm going to show you in a little bit. And then we have all of the Assassination Classrooms, which has my favorite cover art. This one is so cool to me that they made a holographic version. That's rad. Next to that, just cool collector's items, the Attack on Titans. And then we have Banana Fish Volume 1, which I need Volume 2. Next to that, we have Beauty and the Feast, and Mrs. Meat was telling me something about it. I think, I didn't read this one, but she said, I guess the main person killed her husband or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's Mrs. Meat stuff right there. And next to that, of course, we have the goat itself, all of the berserks, takes up the whole thing. And a little bit more of that, all the way up to the novel, which I need to read. I have not done that yet. Next to that, we have Berserk of Gluttony, which reminds me of Akima Ga Kill, actually, but this is more of like a sword art online manga. They have 7 volumes out, and they have light novels. If you haven't checked them out, be my guest. They're pretty nice. Then we have the Promised Neverland Beyond, which is like spin-off a little bit of Promised Neverland, which is all up to date as well. Black Butler, I collected these, didn't continue them. I just like Sebastian, he's cool. Blade of the Immortal right here, I only have the first one. This is Vagabond with extra steps. And then next to that, we have Bleach, which I'm trying to get the box sets of Bleach, but I did get this one because it is the 20th anniversary edition, which is nice. Blood on the Tracks, I'm still looking for Volume 3. This is intense. This will throw your brain off in ways that I can't really explain. Next to that, we have Volumes 1 of 2 of Blue Period, which is based off an artist. This kid didn't really know what he wanted to do, went to art school as like a gag, and then he's really good at it, and he fell in love with it. Next to that, we have Call of the Night, which is by far my favorite vampire manga series out right now, and I'm glad they came out with 11 and they're continuing it, which is great. Nazuna is funny. Next to that, we have Chainsaw Man. I do have Volume 1 as well, but I'm letting my nephew borrow it because he is super into it. Diet Dark next to that. Fantastic art style. I love it. It's super funny too for what it is. I didn't think a dark manga like that would be so funny. And then we got Dandadan, Darling in the Franxx, volumes 1 through 8. But I'm only counting each individual books. We have over 500 of them, so that's insane to me. Next to that, we have Dead Mount Dead Play, which is dope. The short story from my wife's manga haul. She just got 1 book on that manga haul. And next to that, we have all of the Death Notes collected. Let's move down. Yeah. Over here, we have the complete Demon Slayer. all the way up to 23. And I do have the other one too, the novel, but I don't know where it is. I think my wife moved it around. So Devil's Ecstasy is the same author as Blood on the Tracks, which is crazy because that has totally different art styles, if you know what I mean, and I didn't see that one coming. One of my buddies, he told me, his name's Bizarre Individual, he actually explained that to me, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Next up, we have Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Loved it. I thought that they were a little too small for the price they wanted. They want $13 or $14 per volume of that, so I just watched the anime. And then we have the Dragon Ball series complete, because I just bought the box set. It was $80 on Amazon, couldn't beat it. The Adventures of Dia 1, I haven't finished that one yet. There's a lot that I finished. I think I've read about 80% of everything I own, which I like to keep kind of open like that, because if I want to open up and go read something new, I can. So, excuse me. We have all of Dr. Stone up to date so far. Fly Me to the Moon, which is something Julie is reading right now. We have Food Wars, and then next to that we have, I think it's called Freerun. It's pronounced Freerun. We were calling it Fryrun for a while, but we changed that up. Someone told me in the comments that it was Freerun. Fruits Basket, Mrs. Meat got that, Julie. And then these 3-in-1s of Full Metal Alchemist. I really want to get the big ones of these, but I can't, because I mean I can, but come on, like 15 bucks, 3-in-1s, and plus Barnes & Noble was doing that buy one get one 50% off, which was great. And right next to that we have Gantz, or Gaints. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it, is Gaints. See, something about these too, they're so big, but the paper quality on them isn't very good, so they're like really, really, really light, like insanely light. I wish they would change something about that, but that, the story behind that is really nice. It's you know, these kids, he's kind of a dick, and he gets exploded by a train and goes into the other world or what, I don't know, you gotta read it, it's crazy. Goblin Slayer 1 and 2, didn't continue this series. I did like it when I was first reading it a while back. Goodnight Poon Poon is one of my favorites right now. I'm still working on getting volume 2. Also, next to that we have Hellsing, the complete series. I haven't opened number 3. This was actually a gift that one of my clients gave to me, and I still haven't opened it. I need to finish it, but I want to keep it sealed right now because I like collecting stuff like that. Next to that we have Hell's Paradise all the way to 12. I am missing volume 13, and you can see too a couple of them are actually wrapped up as well. Next to that, I don't even know what this one is. I don't even remember Julie buying this one. What is this one? It's the Villainous So Taming the Final, what the okay, I have no idea what that is. So it's by Yen Press. That's what I'm learning. Oh yeah, I have no idea what that is. And then I got the complete Inuyasha series all the way down to 18, which is one of my favorite series ever. I got the first part of JoJo's complete, and then Julie is actually reading Jujutsu Kaisen right now. I'm a little bit lazy and I'm watching it. Love it. Kaiju number 8, got through the first one. This is actually really, really good. And then the next one next to it is something I have no idea about either. Well, Kama-sama Kiss. Kama-sama Kiss. Julie would have to tell you about that. No idea. Next to that is Kubo Can't Communicate, or Komi Can't Communicate. Next to Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible, all the way to volume 6, which is up to date. And then we got Lazy Dungeon Master, and then one I have no idea what is again. What? Living Room. What? When are we getting these? Yeah, we have Living Room something. Living Room blah blah blah. I don't know. And then we have Mao, and then we have this one right here, which was highly recommended from someone that we know. What is this? Who was this recommended by? Melinda. Melinda recommended that to us, and I believe Julie's reading it. And I'll put that back later. And then guess what, guys? I got it. I ordered it. Volume 1, Monster. I need to get the rest of them. Next to that, we have My Dress Up Darling, number 1. And then Nana, number 1. And then Night of the Living Cats, volume 1 and 2, which are backwards for some reason. And then we have One Piece 1 and 2. I collected those for nostalgic reasons, but I do think I am going to get the box set. Next to that, we have One Punch Man 1, 3, and 2 for some weird reason. And then we have Orange, and then Orient, which I picked up. I never completed. The panels just kind of get away from me. I need to finish that up. Next to that, we got Oshinoko, and then Overlord, which was kind of like a gag gift, I guess. I didn't read it ever. Pandora 7, Julie read. She said she wasn't going to continue it. And then we have Parasite 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do like the bigger editions, though. The colored edition looks really cool. So we'll see in the future. Pokemon 1, 3, and 2. Why are they always back? Why are they all 1, 3, and 2? Did we do that on purpose? Or? Oh, okay. And then we have Platinum End, which is the same author as the person that made Death Note, which I think is awesome. And then Complete Promise Neverland. The quintessential quintuplets. I can't say that one, honey. The quintessential quintuplets. Okay, whatever. 1 through 5. Yeah, I did a horrible job. Some reincarnated one that Julie's reading that I have no idea of. What is it? Reincarnated as a girl. And then this is what? No, it doesn't say that. It says this is screwed up, but I was reincarnated as a girl in another world. Okay, cool. And then we have Rent a Girlfriend, 1 through 17. That is complete, except for Ty has number 2 right now because he's a big old simp and he loves it. We have Rent a Real Shy Girlfriend 1, 2, and 3. Rooster Fighter 1, 2, and 3. And some other one that Julie got that I have no idea what it is. The Saints magic power is omnipotent. Yeah, I believe they're called a Konikura or something like that. It's a bookstore we have in LA. It's a big manga store. You can get those there. And the Japanese manga is rounded, and I really like that. Spy Family 1 through 9. Julie is obsessed with this right now. I think it's a great series myself. We have Starcross 1 through 4, which is complete. To my understanding, is that right? That's complete, yeah. Julie read that. Summertime Rendering, freaking awesome, dude. I'm really stoked that I got to watch this. Julie's reading it, and she told me to watch it. This is complete as well, which is nice because we're trying to complete a lot of stuff right now. And then Sweat and Soap, Super Simp Story, the first manga Julie's ever finished. Yeah, she was really sad. She was slow rolling 17 for like 2 weeks. Soul Eater 1, I know I need to get the rest of the hardcovers of that. The Time I Get Reincarnated is a Slime 1, and The Girl from the Other Side. And then we have Space right here, which makes no sense because we jump right over here. If we jump right over here, we have the complete Tokyo Ghoul, including one of the Tokyo Ghoul Rees. Excuse me. Tokyo Revengers, Twin Star Exorcist, Ubo Blatt 012. Those are really hard to find even if you want to order them. Then we have Undead Unluck 1, 2, and 3. And then this way right here, which I can't even pronounce, and I won't even try. I've said that many times. I'm not even trying to pronounce that because I'll just ruin it. And then we have the GOAT itself, Vagabond 1, 2, and 3. On the hunt for Volume 4 right now. And then, bam, baby, right next to that, we got the Vinland Sagas all the way up to 9. And then right after that, we have Wolf Never Sleeps, which I need to get more of. Then we have Wutaku. The only reason I don't have the rest of these is because they're like $20 a piece, and that's expensive. And then we have Yakuza Lover. And then we have Mashashimi. I forgot. It's been a while since I pronounced that one. And then Your Turn to Die. And then this is like a silent collector's thing that I'm doing right now. I'm not filming it, but every time I get a chance, I order a volume of Yu Yu Hakusho, just because that was the first anime I ever completed, and I want to collect all the mangas of it, and it just gives me really nostalgic feels. So let's back it up a little bit. Look around, looks good. We still have room on the bottom. And let's look up here at the top. So we got the Zoro, we got a bunch of Mountain Dews that I collect because I'm a weirdo. We got the waifu right there, Nico Robin. This right here is the PSA 10, first PSA 10 I ever got. I love that Pokemon. Keep having to pause the video because I got like something like a tamale or something stuck in my throat because we freaking had AM PM for lunch like weirdos. These guys right here are like victory candies, which are illegal for some reason in a lot of places, but I found it at a candy store because like candy smokes. The Demon Slayer box set. We got a cool little Pochita, which is way too expensive for how small it is. This was actually a gift from my buddy Ty, and then I got my grandma's Bible in the back with a cool little card, and then little Bob Ross. I think it makes sound. Look. I don't make sound no more. What a bummer, dude. My son made this for me, and then over there we have something that we have to keep up top because I don't want my children to find that. Then in the back right there we got some old Pokemon. My favorite one is that first edition Meowth right there. That was my first Pokemon card when I was like, I don't know, 7. Next to that we have Naruto holding the Ocarina of Time, which is awesome. That's actually been through a house fire. My house fire. I think I've said that in the video before. Next to that, what's the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen's name? I don't know. Our brains aren't working right now. It's like Ichidori or something. It's been a long day. I got my blood drawing this morning. I'm all loopy. And then next to that, we got, what is this? Yeah, the Assassination Classroom art book that comes with that. Right here, I have something special just in case my wife ever gets mad at me. Get flip it at her. Huh? Sukuna? Okay. And then we have the old trading cards. This was actually a friend of mine that passed away. He gave them to me, and they stay up here just for sentimental value. The roses, I don't know where they came from. And then this chick right here, whoever this is, we got it in a mystery bag. And we got my watch in the box. Yay! So that's what we got so far. This is day 1 of 7 days of videos. Just wanted to jump back into the business because for a minute there I was like just falling off because I was so busy at work. And I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what we got. So next video is going to be a manga haul, and then we're going to figure out what else we got going from there. Also, we got another computer, or not another, we got a new computer, which is right here. And Julie's playing whatever she's playing. Skyrim, of course she is. Yeah, so that's where all the manga haul money went. But yeah, we're going to learn how to edit and do more stuff. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So that is about it right now, guys. Please like, please subscribe, share it with a friend. Where's my microphone? Yeah, you got new microphones too. So I hope you guys hear me well. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Later, taters.